Hello, beautiful people. It is Coach Tegan, your friendly neighborhood metabolic fat loss coach, here to help you reach your fitness and health goals. Now, if you've considered trying Ozempic, hitting a plateau with your fat loss journey, you have stubborn belly fat and nothing seems to work, this is the perfect 7-day protocol for you to boost your fat burning potential. And you can honestly lose up to 5 to 10 pounds of fat if you follow this strictly. I don't want to waste any time. Glasses are on. Let's teach. Let's first break down the first 2 days. Day 1 and day 2. I want you to do two main things. One is going to be eliminate processed sugar. This is going to be your white sugar, your brown sugar, your powdered sugar, your high fructose corn syrup, your any syrup in general. Yes, that includes agave. Basically, if it's sweet and it's not fruit, don't consume it. You guys want the 7-day protocol, so I'm giving it to you raw and uncut, okay? If you want something a little bit more slow paced where you don't have to restrict as much, I have the complete 6-week fat loss accelerator book with nutrition, workout, and fasting plan in the description below. For the lowest price it'll be this week. Super affordable. Go check that out if you need it. Number 2 is going to be, I want you guys to eliminate inflammatory fats. And here are the fats: canola oil, corn oil, cottonseed oil, rice bran oil, safflower oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil, and grapeseed oil. Go ahead and cut that completely out of your diet. I don't want you seeing any of that starting day 1 and day 2 of this 7-day fat loss accelerator. Like I said again, if it's too restrictive, check out my ebook below. Let's get into day 3 and day 4. For day 3 and day 4, I want you to do two things. I want you to reduce your carb intake to less than 50 grams a day. And number 2, I want you guys to introduce bitter rich foods. These type of foods are great for your liver health, and your liver is what detoxifies your body, okay, you guys? So we want to make sure that we are supporting our liver so that we can continue to cleanse our body in the way that it needs, especially with all the toxins and high processed foods that we are consuming on a daily basis. We need to make sure that our liver is functioning at the most optimal because we need it to stay healthy. And we also want to consume bitter rich foods to help prevent or reduce the symptoms of fatty liver disease and other illnesses that can arise from our liver shutting down. Now, I know you're probably like, Coach Tay, okay, what is a bitter rich food? I don't even know what that is. Now, you know, I always got you. Let's get into some examples. Voila. Arugula, organic coffee, apple cider vinegar, lemon and lime water, and artichokes. So y'all, what I do is I eat arugula on like super duper repeat. They have arugula at Kava. I love Kava. This is not sponsored. I'm just addicted to Kava. And I always get arugula, no rice, no grains, just arugula and my double protein. And I load it up with all the toppings that I want. And pro tip, you can even save it for half lunch, half dinner. And I want it also to be clear, I do not support apple cider vinegar gummies just because they have a very low efficacy rate, meaning that they're not as effective as the actual vinegar. Also, a lot of those gummies are very high in sugar or fructose or just different things that are going to make your metabolism work against you and not for you. So I always suggest the actual vinegar. Put a couple tablespoons in about 8 ounces of water and you'll be good to go. I actually want you guys to do one more thing on day 3 and 4, which is fast in a 16 8-hour window. 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours of eating. Whenever you start eating, make sure that you stop eating 8 hours after whenever that is so that you can be fasting for 16 hours. So we're past halfway there. Let's keep it moving to what we're gonna do for day 5 and 6. Voila. I want you guys to push your fasting window to 18 hours and eat for 6 hours. I know you're probably like, Coach Tegan, you're losing me. Look, it's a 7-day protocol. You wanna lose fat fast, this is how you're gonna do it. If you want a less restrictive plan that'll help you do the same thing, but in 6 weeks in a more sustainable way, go ahead and get the fat loss accelerator below. We're not going to worry about breakfast, and I want you guys to try to eat between 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. Now, if you have a different schedule or if you work the night shift, it's going to be a different time for you, but I just wanted to give you a good time frame just to give you an example of what this will look like. I also want you guys to start taking magnesium, about 400 milligrams to 600 milligrams at night. If you'd like a suggestion for a magnesium supplement, I have one linked in my Amazon storefront below. Also, I want you guys to consider taking some type of B complex supplement if you aren't already. That'll definitely help with not only your fat loss, but also with your metabolic health. Also during day 5 and 6, I want you guys to increase your steps to 10,000, okay? And I want you to use this hack that's really underrated, which is walk 10 minutes after each meal. That's gonna help you get to those 10K steps, but that is also going to help you become more insulin sensitive, and help your metabolism work with you instead of against you. Now on day 7, I want you guys to continue to implement all of these things, and you can just go back to fasting at a 16 8-hour window. And that is all that I have for you guys this week. Drop in the comments what weight you're starting out at. I would love for you to come back and tell me how many pounds that you lost in the next 7 days using this exact protocol. And like I said, if this is a little bit too much for you, I have a complete 6-week fat loss accelerator with nutrition plan, training plan, and fasting plan, and a lot of education on insulin resistance and how to reduce your cortisol levels in the fat loss accelerator ebook below. And maybe you're just interested in the delicious meals that I have in there, like over 50 great meal ideas that are high in protein, high in fiber, high in fat. You can also get that in the description for only $5 this week. It's 50% off. I would grab it right now while you can, or get the ebook where it's included and you get even more resources. If you fully enjoyed this, then you're definitely going to love this video right here, where I talk about all the drinks that are much more effective than Ozempic that'll help you burn fat, help that metabolism work even better, and get you the GLP-1 results without the shot with only 1 cup a day. Go ahead and check that out, and I will see you guys in the next video. My heart is completely full to have more and more of you guys here every week. I'm committed to reaching over 1 million people with this metabolic education to help us all become more metabolically healthy and live longer, fulfilling, healthier lives. Until next time, can't wait to read your results, and do not forget, I believe in you. Do you?